Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and because you clicked on this video, obviously you're gonna see a first impressions on the new ASOS makeup, which I'm really excited about. I've been waiting for this. I don't know why, but I'm so curious to try it. They said they were gonna release this a few weeks ago and they only released it a few days ago. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much at the intro of the video, but I will show you the things that I actually got, which are the eyebrow palette, the bronzer, the highlighter, mascara, and the lipstick. And I'm gonna try it on in front of the camera. Duh. To be honest, when I saw the packaging on the website, I wasn't too impressed by it. Obviously the design and everything is like really cute, but I was thinking for some reason it's gonna be really cheap and really like plasticky. I was actually really pleasantly surprised because it's actually really sturdy. I don't know if you can see that. And when I opened this, I was like, oh wow, that is actually pretty nice. It has like a nice magnetic closure and it's actually really nice, and it's obviously really affordable. Okay, let's just crack on. And I'm gonna start with the eyebrows because I can't stand having bare eyebrows like this. And actually I have already used this one. So obviously in this palette you have a wax and the two brow powders, and then it has tweezers and the applicator. So the eyebrow palette that I have is in Determined. That's one thing that I want to make a comment about, is that all these products, like especially brow palettes and the bronzer and everything, it's not like medium or dark or light, it's called like different names, like Determined. So I don't know what they're supposed to be, and they didn't even give a description of what eyebrows this is gonna suit. Like, I don't know if this is gonna suit someone with black hair or blonde or brunette. I just chose this because it has a more cool toned color, so I'm just gonna try that. I really don't know if you can see that, but it's really subtle. So this is definitely for someone who doesn't like a strong brow. It could be good for everyday use. So actually, I might have judged a bit too quickly, and I do actually really like this. And it's really subtle and natural, which is great. So I think this would look real. I mean, I'm a real brow gel kind of girl, so I think with brow gel this is gonna look really great and really natural. And the tweezers are actually good, because I thought, really smooth tweezers, and I thought it was gonna be shit, to be honest. Next up, we're gonna use the bronzer. I think this is quite a neutral color actually. It's not cool, but it's also not like red. It's not like Hoola, because Hoola is much cooler than this. So let's see what happens. When I dipped my brush, there was a lot of like powder that came off of it. Okay, on the cheeks it definitely looks more warm toned. So this cheek is much stronger than this one, because I didn't apply as much bronzer on this one. So that proves that this bronzer is pretty buildable. Because it's more warm, you can get away with not wearing any blush and just make this act as both a blush and a bronzer. So next up we have the highlighter. This is a cream highlighter. It's in Tenacious. Yeah, definitely not too dark. It's actually quite light. You know what the texture reminds me of? It reminds me of the Fenty Beauty matchsticks. Like the way it glides on the skin is like Fenty Beauty. Granted, I've never used a highlighter, I've only used a contour stick, but that actually blended quite nicely and gives the skin a subtle glow. It does come up a bit whiter on my skin tone, if that makes sense. It's not golden whatsoever, even though if you look at the bullet it does look a bit golden, but on my skin tone it does come up a bit more frosty, but it's not like, you know, a horrible white, stark white kind of highlight. It still blends into the skin nicely. I just looked at the footage and I'm so sorry that my nose is so oily. So I'm just gonna blot that with my Fenty Beauty powder. I don't know if you can see that, but this thing did a pretty darn good job in blotting my face, but I don't know how it looks like on camera. But we need to move on, guys. After looking at like a bigger mirror, I just noticed that the highlighter doesn't look very prominent. So I'm gonna try and build it up and see what happens. I don't know if that made much of a difference. But yeah, I do have to say it's not a wow highlighter, you know? It's not making me feel all the feels, if that makes sense. It's not like when I applied my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. It's not that kind of vibe that I'm getting. But it is nice and it is blendable and it's pretty affordable, so take it as you will, I guess. So the next step is the mascara. This is a pretty big tube of mascara, so I'm a bit terrified, to be honest. It looks like plastic bristles, so I'm not feeling very confident about this mascara. I'm gonna be honest with you, but wish me luck. Oh, actually, well, that coated my lashes quite quickly, and of course I already have some mascara on my face. Oh wow. I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised, because every time I use a chunky, like a chubby mascara like this, it just never works and it just doesn't coat my lashes at all, but this one does actually. And after you've done quite a few swipes, it does build up quite a bit. It is really, really difficult to use, you know. I was pleasantly surprised, but this product is not really pleasant to use because it's so big and you just have to be really, you just have to be really fucking careful with it. It does look, my lashes look good, but upon first impressions, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Because I do have mascaras that I really like anyway, like my L'Oreal ones. If it really wears throughout the day, then I might want to, you know, like sacrifice this whole mess because it just lasts on my eyes. But we're gonna have to see. Again, I just checked my camera to see what my face looks like, and my bronzer here looks freaking crazy, but in real life it's not. I promise you it's not. I don't know why, but on my camera the bronzer just looks so much more like So now we're finally on the final product, which is the lipstick, and this one I got is Steely. It's a typical color that I or any of you would sorry, I am a bit ill, if you can't already. Oh my god, please don't ruin my mascara. Nope. From the bullet, it looks really nice. Actually, it looks really smooth. But I am quite concerned that this is gonna be too light for my skin. That literally just clinged on my dry patches. And it's really sheer. Oh my god. That is really bad. I have not encountered a lipstick that's this bad in years. But the formula is horrible. Like, there's no color payoff. It just clings on my patches. And you can see like the... Oh, that's so bad. I really didn't think it would be this bad. I didn't think it would be bad even. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. We're done with the first impressions. My thoughts on the ASOS makeup. It's a bit of a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. The lipstick, oh my god, that was a letdown. It's a horrible lipstick, guys, I'm sorry. Definitely don't get the lipstick. It's so bad, it's so bad. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Which makes me sad, because it's cute. Maybe it's because I have lip balm on my lips, like quite heavily applied, so maybe I'm gonna try and wipe this off and try again. My god, it's still clinging on my dry patches. I don't like it. I think it's because it's so sheer that it just makes the dry patches much more clear, because the lips that are soft, there's not much pigment on it. So, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I don't really have high hopes. Okay, it is better pigmentation wise. Still sheer though. But the color itself is not really for me anyway. It's really, really peachy. And I thought this was gonna be a little bit more brown. This just reminds me of my old MAC lipstick that I bought like ages ago when I didn't even know how to apply makeup. So I'm not keen. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the ASOS makeup. I really hope you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will definitely answer them. If you do have any questions, I like answering questions. I don't know why. It just makes me feel important and makes me feel that people trust me. Okay. And yeah, bye.